The vault's inside, but it's heavily guarded, so get ready for some action. Danger might be lurking around every corner. Get ready, go up the stairs and impress the sponsors. Down but not out. When things get rough, make sure to find some cover and let your health regenerate. You've got this. The arena's tough, but so are you. Shake it off and try again. Risky play there. Oh, improvising already, are we? I like that. Carrying a cash box makes you a prime target. And remember, you can't fire your weapon while carrying something. The cash-out station is just up ahead, and you've already proven you can handle the combat. No big deal, contestant. Just a little setback. Now get back in there. Taking your time to start a cash-out can be strategic, but right now, your competition isn't that fierce. Becoming a star in the finals is all about those cash-outs, so chop chop, contestants. In the arena, your opponents will be notified once you start a cash out, so you may want to prepare for some interference. And just like that, you've completed your first cash out. You're a natural at this. Now let's try stealing a cash out in progress. Just be careful. Your opponents may be lurking nearby, or they could have set traps. Sometimes offense is the best offense. Get in there and steal that cash out. Good thinking, contestant. Blowing holes in the floor can be a very successful strategy. It's all good, contestant. Just dust yourself off and go again. You got this. This time, we've put on a challenge for you. See if you can steal cash out and really impress the sponsors. If you ever get lost looking for a cash out to steal, you've got it. Just a bit more. Great steal. Nice work. Now make sure to protect the cash out until it's complete. Luckily, our dummies aren't smart enough to pull off steals. Nicely done. I've got a feeling you're our next rising star. Let's return to the backstage and dive.
Contestant, you're ready for the real competition. It's time to dive into the most explosive game show on the planet.
Get ready for big plays and epic moments. The spotlight's all yours.
That's right. Your team's waiting and the arena's prepped. Let's make some history. Socialites, the Big Splash, and finally, the Retros. The stage is set. It's showtime. In Quick Cash, it's all about the rush for riches. The team that gathers enough cash first will seal the win.
Right you are, Scotty. Time to turn up the heat in this thrilling cash quest. Our teams have now formally introduced themselves as we've got our first elimination of the match.
Warm-up is definitely over.
I hope they didn't forget to stretch.
The Big Splash picked up a cash box.
Cash box 1, go! We've hit our first team wipe, and it's a showstopper.
The Socialites swooped up a cash box. The Big Splash are back in action. The Retros aren't wasting any time. They just snagged a cash box from their opponents. What a take-charge attitude from the Retros. First cash out started. splash, tough times multiply.
No need for towels. They've been left high and dry.
We've got the big splash returning to the arena.
Removing obstacle! Obstacle back in place! Protect cash out B!
They're moving from one elimination to the next.
Impressive steal by the big splash.
Now that's how you play to win this game show.
The big splash can't catch a break. Team wipe again. Impressive steal by the Retros.
Ah, that was so well played.
What a way to open the match. The Retros land the first cash out.
Earlier.
The big splash have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back. The Socialites will need to reboot. Team wiped.
Time to trade those party shoes for combat boots.
The big splash are unbolting Vault 2. The Socialites have returned to the arena.
We could see a bit of tit for tat if they meet the big splash again.
The big splash got hold of a cash box. The Socialites are back in play.
A triumphant return, but if I were the big splash, then I'd be looking over my shoulder. I'm reloading.
One down! Cannon bomb out!
I guess lightning does strike more than once. Another team wipe for the big splash.
Talk about a battle.
Whoa, June, are we starting a posse duo? Because I'm feeling it. The Socialites got hold of a cash box. Deploying turret. The Retros are setting the pace. Cash out started.
A contestant is really cutting through the competition.
Another team wipe for the big splash. When it rains, it pours.
They can still turn the tide, Scotty.
We just passed the halfway point.
That's for sure, Scotty. Keep your eyes glued on this epic battle.
One down! Tennis ball out! Taking damage! Reloading!
There was no retro rocket opposing the Retro's advance today as they accelerated to the win. On behalf of all of us here at the finals, thanks for watching. Strap in, folks. We're taking the fight to our brand new Pop Drop Stadium.
This is Heavy Hitters. 10 contestants, 2 teams, 1 floating arena where gravity's got beef.
Loadouts are fixed and all tuned for one thing, sending opponents flying.
Contestants won't get eliminated by taking damage, but the lower their health, the further they'll fly when they get hit.
And the best part? It's all brought to you by Auspius.
Smash those contracts and grab the rewards while it's hot. And whatever.
the Jet Setters, and finally, the Overdogs. The showdown starts now! Welcome to Quick Cash. Our contestants will need to gather the cash faster than the rest. If they hit the goal first, they can bask in glory.
That's right, Scotty. This is going to be a nail-biter.
The Overdogs are standing proudly on their hind legs, unlocking Vault 1.
We've got our first elimination. Now the mind games and really start to take center stage.
Our match is in full swing.
Full swing and then some. I'm reloading. Reloading.
Getting you back up.
A devastating first team wipe just occurred.
The High Notes are re-entering the arena. The Jet Setters waste no time. They've begun the match's first cash out.
Throwing a frag. Flashbang out.
Impressive steal by the High
Guardian
Notes.
turret active.
Wow, that was a bold play.
Another falter for the High Notes, folks. They'll have to start again.
Sour note for the high note. They've been wiped.
The High Notes are back on the scene.
Time for some revenge. The Jet Setters better be ready.
Impressive steal by the Jet Setters. What a way to open the match. The Jet Setters land the first cash out.
Fire.
Very impressive. They turned a steal into a cash out.
Sending a frag.
The High Notes are prying into Vault 2.
Let's see how our contestants adapt to the sky being a threat now.
With our Meteor Showers event still active, our contestants are coping with the universe, throwing them a fiery curveball or 12.
오케이.
The Overdogs will need to try again. Team wiped.
They lost the sense of victory that time. We're at the end of this game show event. What a spectacle!
Cash out launched by the High Notes. The High Notes just made their return to the arena. The Jet Setters just swooped in and stole a cash out.
Aggressive and impressive.
I guess that cash out isn't going anywhere. Nice anti-theft play. The performance is off key again for the High Notes. Team down. the Socialites, the Retros, and finally, the Jet Setters. Let's hit the ground running. Prepare for a whirlwind cash dash in Quick Cash. The team that secures a big enough stash first will triumph.
Right on the money, Scotty. Speed is key. Here we go, Scotty. The teams are getting to know each other out there. And by that I mean we have our first elimination.
We've got some trigger-happy contestants out there today. Love it!
Trigger-happy but strategic, Scotty. It's a delicate balance. We've seen our first team wipe, and it's not pretty.
The Retros are re-engaging.
I bet they're looking for revenge. If I were the Jet Setters, I'd stay in the high ground.
The Socialites have opened the round strong. First cash out started. The Jet Setters will need to try again. Team wiped. The Jet Setters are re-engaging.
The vibe is shifting. The Retros could be in for some serious repercussion.
The Socialites will need to try again. Team wiped. The Socialites have respawned. Let's see how they bounce back. Fantastic steal by the Jet Setters.
But will there be consequences, Scotty? The consequences, thanks to a laser high above.
The Jet Setters take flight, opening ball 2. Our orbital laser event is still active, so the contestants need box.
Getting you back!
The Jet Setters have been grounded once again with a team wipe.
I'm reloading!
Gotta reload. Enemy down.
We've got the Jet Setters returning to the arena.
Great enthusiasm. The Retros won't want to loiter around. They'll be first on the payback list.
The Socialites grabbed a cash box.
We've reached the end of this game show event.
The Socialites have been shown the door again with another team wipe.
Yeah, that stings like being cut out of your friend's inner circle.
The Jet Setters grabbed a cash box.
Got it! Go, go, go!
The Retros are respawning and hoping to recreate those glory days.
Who's the perfect target for a little payback? The Jet Setters.
Clear the runway. The Jet Setters have launched a cash out.
They got it! That was unexpected.
The Jet Setters crew has been cut short again. Team down. The Jet Setters just made their return to the arena. Far from obsolete, the Retros steal a cash out.
Fortune favors the bold, Scotty.
Let's go over there!
The Jet Setters just buzzed the tower in the competition to long victory.
Bro, zero kill. You're a fucking noob, bro. Zero kill. Zero.
Jet Setters, the Socialites, and finally, the Ultra Rares. All right, it's showtime, folks. Get ready for a mad cash chase to the magic number. Let's watch our contestants hustle, gather, and triumph in quick cash.
It's all about who can keep their cool in this high-pressure situation, Scotty.
As always, in Monaco,
Relocating.
the odds are not stacked against you, right?
Vault 1 is being unlocked by the Socialites.
Contestant down, and with that we have our first elimination of the match.
It's sink or swim time.
You're right. Who will rise to the occasion?
Reloading. Ceremony. They've started our first cash out.
Brightening things up.
A contestant is collecting eliminations one after another. First team wiping the bag, and it's a highlight.
The Socialites have been wiped out.
The Socialites are re-entering the arena. Great move there by the Jet Setters.
It definitely sets the stakes higher, Scotty.
Reloading.
The Jet Setters are playing for keeps. They've snagged the match's first cash out.
Life in the fast lane, Scotty. What a ride.
Jump pad here.
The Jet Setters are re-entering the arena.
Time for a little revenge. The Socialites better be prepared.
The Socialites are dazzling the crowd. They're opening Vault 2.
Reloading.
The Socialites swooped up a cash box. The Socialites kick things off with precision. Cash out initiated. suffered a wipeout.
They might be rare, but they're not in mint condition anymore.
Goo grenade. Goo grenade out. Goo grenade sent. Goo grenade sent.
The socialites are dazzling the crowd. They're opening Vault 3.
Enemy down. Getting you back.
Jump pad ready.
Flash and red.
The ultra rare swooped up a cash box.
Gotta reload.
Jump pad here.
The first half set the stage. Now let's see the second unfold.
Every place, Scotty.
They got me.
The socialites grabbed a cash box. Making it look easy, the socialites start a cash out. all teams. I can't wait to see how this unfolds. And there's another vault available for our cash-hungry teams. Vault 4 is being unlocked by the socialites.
Took a hit!
The socialites picked up a cash box.
Reviving here! Okay, let's go!
Cash out set in motion by the socialites.
Going over there!
Time to gear up for a close encounter with combat. We didn't translate the rules into whatever language these folks speak, so expect some major infractions.
Things are rarely normal in the arena, but this time I can confirm that things are still paranormal. Our alien invasion event is still active. Just 1 minute remaining.
Every second counts.
The socialites have been wiped out again.
That's not how you should RSVP to a party, Scotty.
Cash out confiscated by the ultra rares.
Remember, that's illegal in many jurisdictions, but not here.
We still have 30 seconds to wait.
Gotta reload! Got that one!
10 seconds left. The socialites mixed polished strategy with high society pace to grab the win. On behalf of all of us here at the finals, thanks for watching.